Welcome to this absolutely stunning brand new luxury home in Bellevue, Washington's exclusive Enatai neighborhood. Well over 6,000 square feet, 3 levels, and yes, your own private elevator. Come tour this home with me. Today I've got an absolutely beautiful new construction luxury home tour to show you right here in Bellevue, Washington. This is in the Enatai community, just minutes from downtown Bellevue. It is a 6-bedroom, 5.75 bath house. It's 6,690 square feet. The garage is 840 square feet. It's on just shy of half an acre. Let's get into it. This property is proudly listed by both Art and Scott Whitlese with Windermere Real Estate. As we head into the home here, take a look at how grand and tall these ceilings are. This front entry definitely commands some presence. You've got a chandelier right above us, which we will take a look at. This opens right up to a family room. We'll take a look at that home office in a bit, but take a look at that chandelier. How tall these ceilings are, how beautiful the natural light flows through these windows, and these doors are rather grand next to the stairs. Now the stairs go up or down. There are 3 levels to this home. You got the main level, you got the upper level, and then you got the daylight basement, which we'll take a look at. One thing I usually like to have the fireplace roaring through these videos. I was not able to find the fireplace remote as I was taking a look at it. I've been assured by the builder that the fireplace is operable. Take a look at this beautiful custom kitchen here. Look how thick the quartz countertops are, especially on that island there, which we will take a look at. Now, what we're taking a look at here is the Thermador brand for both this microwave here, as well as the oven beneath it. Notice the digital instruments here where you're able to control in the different control panels here. You got some nice lights in here. Thermador is definitely a higher end brand, which you would expect a higher end brand in a luxury new construction property, of course. And of course, just like any other new construction property, I mean, I'd be shocked if I went through one that didn't have soft close cabinets and drawers. It's pretty much just default standard now. But one thing I will point out is I really love the under cabinet lighting. I point this out in every single one of my videos. It's just it's my own personal take, but I can't stand it when there isn't under cabinet lighting in a kitchen. I feel like it really elevates the space. These are really nice vertical opening doors here. These are really cool doors. I really like them. I saw a few of them in a couple of other properties that I've shown off on the channel, but these ones were super sleek opening. Notice this refrigerator here. I was able to open it up. Again, Thermador brand. You're able to press in on the fridge or freezer door there, and it releases the suction on it where you can open it up. Super nice and convenient there. I point that out because I was in a property that was recently renovated in Bellevue. I believe it was in the Somerset community that had a door like this. I'm just pointing out just how big this door is. For reference, I'm 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. Just look how ginormous these fridges are. So like I was saying, that property in Somerset that was renovated had a really nice, it was a Viking brand Sub-Zero fridge, freezer, just like this Thermador brand. And the handles were starting to get loose on it, and that was because a lot of people that were coming through the property and showing the property, kids would close the door real quick and then they would try to forcibly open the door. And a lot of these Sub-Zero fridge and freezers, they have a feature on them where they suction seal, so you're not really supposed to try to pry it open for the first few minutes of it. And this one, even with that feature on it where you're supposed to press in, you should be doing that every time and not just opening your fridge rather quickly. So one quirk to point out with these fridges, but that the handle honestly feels super solid on this brand here. Checking out the gas stove here, taking a look at the list. Again, also Thermador. All of these appliances are pretty much Thermador here. They've got the under the vent lighting here and the stove. I like this lighting here, by the way, that is in the front that lights up where you can see the dials. I guess if it was at night, kind of nice having those. Now, as for a gas stove, these turns on rather quickly. A lot of the times when I'm trying to feature how quickly these gas stoves turn on, especially if they're newer, they just aren't worn in, where it takes them a bit longer to catch and turn on. However, these turned on as smooth as butter, as you can see here. And as you can tell, it's a double oven. As you can look below, one of them is a little bit wider than the other. I am really digging the quartz. I like the backsplash, how it goes all the way up here and it just continues from the countertop. But again, the counter here, you can tell that it's pretty thick, or I guess standard, as you would see. But as we get to the island there, we're gonna see just how super thick the quartz counter is. Now, really cool that they put the plugins right there, so then you don't have to have any outlets showing on the beautiful quartz. Okay, now you have a good look at it. Just look how thick the cabinet is right here. And you've got this nice dishwasher right here as well. Yeah, island's super big. You got that nice large center sink over there, which we'll take a look at. Side outlets. Like these pendant lights. What do you guys think of the architecture in this property? Do you like the exposed beamwork? I think it looks really nice. Another thing I want to point out, that this is real hardwood in here, so we're not looking at engineered hardwood that most builders are putting in. This is legitimate hardwood, which is just super nice to see that in a newer construction property. Again, that oversized sink, super nice to have here. This looks like a really functioning kitchen. I believe I forgot to mention it near the beginning of my video that I usually like to mention. So if you're new to this channel, just a heads up, my tours are long and they're detailed and super methodical. I do this especially for my clients that are relocating from out of state or even internationally. I want you to feel like you're actually here walking through the home with me and taking a look at every nook and cranny. I love that they're including the under island storage. It's all usable space there, so it's not wasted to have more storage down there. This property has ample storage space. Again, filling these gorgeous real hardwood floors here. Another cool thing that they did is they made the vents for the HVAC flush with the floor. Feels very premium and seamless. I also like the look of this gas fireplace. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on it. I like that the windows are on both sides of it. It's showing that you can clearly put a TV above it, but it's a super simplistic design. Now, there's this cool feature heading outside here. You've got this accessible door here, but this house has it where that wall can come all the way out, so you can have a nice open doorway onto your patio here. I didn't demonstrate in this video how it would work on this property. However, there is a property that I showcased that was for sale in Kirkland that I will link in the video around this time that you can go check out after you watch this video if you'd like to see how one of these accordion doors work. Now, at the time of this filming of this property, they were doing quite a bit of excavation work in the backyard. The property has been listed over the winter, and the grass did not turn out well, so they're redoing the grass back there. And by the time that someone's going to go take a look at it in person after watching this video, or maybe a buyer even has this already under contract, prior to closing, that backyard is just going to look pristine and beautiful for the next homeowner. I always love to feel the smoothness of the cement planked product on the siding of these homes when it's cement planked, as well as you could tell that there's also wood and you've got stone for the exterior as well. This is a really nice deck. The deck is composite decking, so it should be super easy, low maintenance, easy to maintain. Right there is the main level bedroom suite, if you will. This property technically has two primaries, or a guest suite, if you will, on the main level, but it's fully functional and has a full bath ensuite on it, which we will take a look at. Again, I love how tall these ceilings look. Now, as we start to head through the rest of the home, I want to pause for a second and talk to you about where we are. Because let's be real, location matters just as much as the house itself. So we're here in Bellevue, Washington. And if you're not super familiar with Bellevue yet, let me just say this city is a big deal. I've showcased a ton of properties all over Bellevue here on my channel, and I talk about the city a lot in each tour. So if you're a regular viewer, first off, thank you. And second, sorry if I sound a little repetitive to my viewers that keep coming back. But honestly, Bellevue is worth repeating because it really is that special. It's not just a suburb of Seattle. Bellevue's become a destination all on its own. You've got top-ranked schools, global tech hubs like Microsoft and Amazon right in your backyard. Incredible shopping at Bellevue Square and the Bravern, and some of the best parks and outdoor spaces in the entire Pacific Northwest are within Bellevue. It's where city energy and suburban comfort come together perfectly. Now, Bellevue's made up of a bunch of unique neighborhoods, and each one has its own vibe. So West Seattle areas like Clyde Hill, Medina, and Enatai, where we're at now, that's where you'll find luxury estates, waterfront access, and super quick drives into downtown Bellevue. Now, as for downtown Bellevue, it distinguishes itself through its compelling fusion of urban sophistication and natural beauty. It's offering a vibrant yet approachable atmosphere, premier shopping like we talked about that's close by, the Bellevue collection, while growing art scene anchored by institutions like the Bellevue Arts Museum adds cultural richness, notably the presence of urban green space like Bellevue Downtown Park and the proximity to the Bellevue Botanical Gardens provide tranquil escapes within the city's robust core. Its strategic location with stunning views and excellent connectivity, coupled with its dynamic growth in the tech industry, further solidified downtown Bellevue's unique appeal as a thriving and desirable destination. And how about Somerset? So Somerset is, think hillside homes, crazy beautiful views of Seattle and the Olympic Mountains, and a strong family vibe. Lakemont and Newport Hills, if you want that classic Pacific Northwest trees and trails lifestyle but still stay close to the city, look no further than Lakemont and Newport Hills. Now, East Bellevue, on the other hand, it's definitely more residential, little more affordable, and really close to Redmond and the tech corridor. So again, today we are in Enatai. Honestly, Enatai is one of my personal favorite spots in all of Bellevue. It's known for its gorgeous tree-lined streets, its tight-knitted neighborhood feel, and the fact that you're so close to the water and downtown without feeling like you're in the middle of the city. You can be in downtown Bellevue in under 5 minutes, and you can hop on I-90, and if you're lucky enough, be in Seattle as little as 15 minutes. And if you're into boating, kayaking, or paddleboarding, you've got waterfront parks right around the corner. It's peaceful, it's private, and it's absolutely prime Bellevue real estate. Now, I've always got to say this, but I'm a real estate guy, not a school rating official. So anytime I mention top rated schools, I'm just pointing out to you public websites like niche.com or greatschools.org. So definitely double check what's most important for you and your family. I love this wall's texture, by the way. Now, another big reason why Bellevue, and especially the Enatai location, is so popular comes down to pure convenience. You're just across the water from Seattle, literally 20 to 30 minutes away depending on traffic. Super easy if you're heading into downtown for work, events, or nightlife. Now, if you get stuck in rush hour, of course, this commute could be longer, between 40 minutes to over an hour. But Bellevue isn't just about being so close to Seattle anymore. A lot of folks who live here actually work on the east side. Places like Redmond, which is home to Microsoft's massive campus. Redmond is just about 10 to 15 minutes from here if you don't hit traffic, or 30 to 40 minutes if you are commuting with heavy traffic. Now, Kirkland, another major suburban city, neighboring Bellevue, is about 15 minutes away, maybe 20 to 30 if there's some heavy traffic. I've actually filmed a ton of Kirkland properties as well on the channel. Feel free to go check those out as well. You've also got Amazon, Google, and Meta, tons of other tech campuses dotted all across Bellevue, Redmond, and the greater East Side area, including Kirkland. So no matter where you're commuting to the greater Seattle area, living here keeps you close, but still gives you that peaceful suburban lifestyle. Since we've been talking about commute times and where this property is located within the greater Seattle area, I always give this pro tip to any of my buyers or just viewers from this channel, that it's always a good idea to not just take the word of one app for how long a commute time might take. So use multiple apps like Google, Waze, and Bing Maps, or MapQuest. Use multiple forms of ways of figuring out what commute times might look like, but even better, take the commute yourself. So wherever you're looking to buy, before you buy that home, take that dry run into the home or into the office to figure out if it's a commute that's really doable for you. I know of clients that are deciding to make their move where their commute was 15 minutes and they're actually moving where they believe it's only 30 minutes away. And in reality, when I've spoken to them, that if they take their dry run, they're going to find out that that commute's a lot closer to 42 minutes or maybe even over an hour, depending on the time of day that they're leaving for their jobs. And it's really helped those clients out, make sure that they're not making quick decisions on where they're looking to live. It's a commute that they could actually live with. So take the dry run. You'll be thanking your future self later when you don't have to be sitting in that rush hour where you thought it was only going to be 30 minutes to get to work every day. And in reality and practice, you're finding it's closer to 50 minutes. Now, speaking of work, if you're working from home, this property has a fantastic home office. It offers actually incredible flexibility for your workspace needs. It has multiple bedrooms, including some on the main floor, which we'll check out. One of them is staged as the home office, which we'll see in a bit, but you could put the home office in plenty of these bedrooms. It doesn't just have to be that front room. Now, it is a really nice designed space to be a home office because it is in a front room and it has really nice windows. Now, let me know in the comments below what you're thinking of this main level bedroom here with this ensuite. You've got this nice soaker tub here. Your view from this window, which I was trying to show off here, isn't looking really directly into your neighbors, so you actually have a really pleasant view from this window. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients look into buying new construction, and we keep coming across these homes where the builder puts a really nice soaker tub and a really nice picture window in front of it, and it's just staring right into someone else's house. Or the windows are lined up where they're looking into each other. Or even if you get that privacy, you're just staring right at someone else's siding. So it's really nice to position. These builders are putting a lot of thought into where they're going to be able to position these properties so the picture window isn't just looking directly into someone else or feeling like someone's going to be looking directly into you. So something to keep in mind when you're looking at these properties, and keep that in mind when you're looking at the soaker tub, and if you're going to be taking a lot of baths and enjoying the view out your window. Just definitely keep that in mind when you're looking at these properties. Now, check out this walk-in shower. Again, really nice when they are level with the floor. You're not walking into like sort of a shower enclosure or like a step up. It's level with the floor. Kind of sort of becomes this extension of the bathroom. Still nice and closed here. Really like how the drain system works on this, and how it's that strip that runs along the shelf there. That shelf kind of acts both as like a shower niche, and it could be a sitting area. That tile was really nice as well. The quartz countertops, again, just love them. Super simplistic design. I like how the veins aren't super aggressive, but again, everyone has their different preferences. I'm really digging these countertops. I feel like this room is getting plenty of natural light flowing through here. Again, this room is nice and large, and you've got these nice, big, tall, vaulted ceilings. So that door to our left there, which we will check out in a bit, that's actually the elevator, and it goes up all 3 floors. Super cool. So this is the mud room or utility room. There are laundry. So there's laundry on this level right here, which you access the outside from the front entrance right there. And this also goes into the garage. So you can access the outside that way. But then this also has laundry upstairs. So you've got 2 laundry units, which is really nice because you got the laundry on this level if anyone is living on that main level living. But you do have your own laundry room upstairs, where I would say the primary bedroom is located, as well as the majority of the other bedrooms. Take a quick peek outside here. Look at the cool detail of this wood, and I like the glazed glass there for privacy, but lets a lot of daylight through. Check out outside real quick. Again, you've got the cement planked wood and stone as the exterior sidings. Wood has a really nice color to it too. Here's the exterior of your garage. You actually have plenty of parking up here, which is good. There's been some of these newer construction homes that I've been showing across the east side where parking is a bit of an issue, where we're maximizing the footprint of the home, but sacrificing a way to easily turn around or get in and out of a driveway system. This property does not have any issues with turning around in your driveway if you need to. Let's take a look at the garage here. We'll check out some stuff, and we'll also do my garage door test to test how loud the garage door is. Lots of daylight comes through here, as you can see. Those backlights are on, but you've got all of the lighting that comes from the side windows there, as well as the lighting coming from the garage door. Okay, I would say that's about middle of the road for loudness. There weren't too many crazy squeaks or anything. It was just a consistent mid-range as far as being loud or not, but ultimately very serviceable. It, you know, definitely passable. You let me know though in the comments if you're someone that's one of these garage door noise connoisseurs. If garage door noises bother you or not. I think it's definitely not any more louder than most of the garage doors that we hear on new construction property. But you, again, let me know in the comments below what you think, and we'll continue to take a look at some of the stuff in the garage. Also notice you have the water spigot right into the garage there. I believe this was the hookup to the solar panel, so I forgot to mention that this property is hooked up to solar, which is actually a nice added bonus there. Take a look at the back here real quick. As you'll notice, there are two high efficiency forced air heat pumps. A nice sized hot water tank here. There's also the sprinkler system hooked up for fire suppressing. Again, really nice, and did not have a crazy boom at the end there, or crazy any clickety clackities. Also showing off the whole house vac system, so you can hook this up here. I did tour a home in Kirkland, I believe, that did also have one of these whole house vac systems hooked up into there as well. So notice as we walk through here, that was the walk-in pantry area over there, and we are headed into the home office over here. So this room is a bonus room. So this one isn't a bedroom. As you can see, there is no walk-in closet. Perfect setup for a home office. You got these really nice tall windows that can look out your front door here. You've actually got some really nice pretty views here. And then you've got access to your wraparound patio out there, or I guess wraparound deck, I should say. This is double door design. One of them can open this way, but if you open this up, there is a lock in the system where you can open the other one up too if you're kind of trying to have a nice, nicely open door day if it's really nice out, and let some of Mother Nature's air back into the property. Again, I think this is a really nice home office. My brother-in-law, actually, they just recently moved to be able to upgrade, and one of the things that they were looking for was a really nice home office situation. Before they actually had they converted their garage space into a home office, so he's stoked to have a really nice home office set up in a legitimate room of the house, as opposed to just being, you know, in the garage. All right, taking a look at these stairs heading up here. Really super cool, super solid. These felt super solid as I was walking up them. I really like the design. I like the openness of it. Again, all of the light that's flowing in from the multi-story of windows here. And again, just real wood. I also like that the stairs complement the other wood heading up here, so the wood textures don't clash with each other too much. There was a property that I hosted on the channel that, in my opinion, had too much clashing between what the flooring was on the actual levels versus what the flooring is that they put in the stairs themselves. And that was a mixture of a property that had, I believe it was LVP mixed with wood looking tile, and the wood looking tile was just throwing me off because it wasn't, I know the builder tried to color match it, but it was actually completely way off from the LVP that they got compared to the wood looking tile. Check out this utility room here. Again, plenty of natural light, both windows on both sides here. This tile felt super smooth and nice. I'm walking through these properties with just my socks on, and now granted it wasn't too cold out, but none of the tile felt too cold to walk on through this property. I would say downstairs, of course, feels the coolest just because it's a basement level, so it does stay cooler typically. But nothing was super cold to the touch to walk on. Super just nice, like room temperature basically. There's so much space here, and having the two different laundry rooms. Go crazy with your laundry. I have a client that I met off of my YouTube channel that they're moving in from a different part of the United States, and he was looking for something rather specific. Most of these properties don't have that in the greater Seattle area. What he was looking for was where the builder put tile in on every level. So he doesn't want a mixture of any carpet. He doesn't want anything about wood. He wants tile on all of his flooring to be tile. Now granted, he also had a laundry list of other items like he was looking for. He needed acreage. He needed the property to have a guest ADU, basically, or a cottage style, to be able to house his hired help. And we ended up, there's sometimes when you're looking for stuff that even if you don't set a price point to it, it's practically impossible to find in the greater Seattle area, just given how limited we are on buildable land here. However, we did find a builder where we were able to find something that was close to 2 acres. It had a lot of privacy to it, and the builder was already planning on putting in cottage style or a accessory dwelling unit. And we even found where we were having 6 areas, so six cars for his garage. So that was the other criteria he had. He is a collector, and he wanted at least 6 bays between the two of them. So the cottage had 2 and the main house had 4, and we were able to find him that. And we were able to find him one where the builder was close in, or was just at foundation level, where you can end up basically working with the builder to put in that situation, put what finishes you want into the home, so you could pick out all tile. Super cool to find that, but honestly, it was literally, I narrowed it down to one property, what that particular client was looking at, and nothing else was coming even close to what that buyer wanted. Now, if that didn't work out, if that deal literally did not work out for that buyer and we still needed to look, we'd have to start looking at vacant land and working with a new construction home builder to build that particular property. Again, I've mentioned this in my other videos, if you are someone that thinks, money's no object, you need to go super custom on something, and you would like to find the right land with the right privacy or how it's laid out, and you want a custom home builder to be building to the T of what you're looking for and partner with you to build your dream home, please reach out to me. I know several builders in the area that would do something just like this, where you find the land, we help you get that land and help you through the process to work with and partner with a builder to complete your dream home. Most people that go down this path end up looking into just buying something that's already built, or a pretty custom built home like this spec house, where it's already built, had someone in mind, but is close enough for what you are looking for and what fits your needs. This is a pretty amazing home, and I'm sure it's going to go to a special buyer once they have ended up purchasing this property. But again, if you are wanting to look into it, at least rule it out as a possibility to buy land and have a builder build for you versus just looking into new construction or looking into resale homes first. We can go through all your options for you. So again, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to kind of give you a consultation over that to figure out if that's the right avenue to explore for yourself. We should explore all the options available to you to make sure that you are finding the right home for you when you make your next purchase over here in the greater Seattle area, or you're looking to just move over here from out of state or even internationally, where a lot of my clients find me off of YouTube. What do you think of the tile work in this bathroom? It's subway tile, but it's got some depth to it. So when the stonework down here too, that felt super cool. But this tile that I'm talking about here, it's got some waves in it. So I thought it was super cool and sleek. Again, I'm a fan of having overhead lighting above the shower. I've featured some properties where if there's no, if the bathroom is not getting enough light and you don't have that overhead shower, it could kind of feel a little darker. Now, granted, this does have that window for that natural light, but if you're taking a shower at night, nice to have that overhead lighting there. The carpet felt super nice through this house too. So really nice carpet. I was in a new construction property the other day where the carpet was so thin where it felt like you were just walking on the hard floor and there was no padding on the carpet. Thought that was interesting. That was more down south. That wasn't on the east side. And we are coming to the primary bedroom here. You've got these double doors here. And then on this second level here too, you've got this room. That walled off area, you could turn that into a closet if you needed to. You probably wouldn't need to with how many bedrooms do come with this house. This one is also staged as a office. Really nice lighting throughout. You could have multiple offices in this house, especially if there's multiple people that work from home looking to buy a property like this. Now, as we continue to explore this home office, another thing that I want to touch on is I think it's always a good idea when you're buying new construction property, still do your own home inspection. I mean, whether you're buying a $600,000 new construction home or you're buying one of these multiple $1 million, almost $6 million property, or those people out there buying $24 million homes, whatever it is, when it's even new construction, and especially new construction, make sure you're doing your own home inspection. The builder should be taking that home inspection that you've paid for, and they should be applying that as sort of a punch list if there's any items that were found. Who knows, you could end up finding some major defects that maybe the builder missed. Probably not, but you would never want to just take that chance. I've had clients buy new construction before where the builder forgot to put insulation into the attic, just straight up forgot it, or they forgot to connect some of the plumbing lines in the crawl space. So there's things that could come up that your home inspector will find, and you could just make sure that property is squeaky clean. The builder would also be giving you most likely a blue tape walkthrough. These don't happen as often with major properties like this, but it's something that you could always request to do with the builder. They should be walking through the property since you're buying new construction anyways. Yeah, you know, you want it to be turnkey. You don't want to miss anything small and go through the property. Now, most of these new construction multi-million-dollar properties that I'm touring on this channel have very little defects, if any, when you're starting to look at the details. But again, just for peace of mind, do that home inspection, do yourself a favor, invest in it, and it'll make sure that you're not sorry later on down the road. Now, here we go again with another soaker tub here, and you've got a nice view from your window here. Let me know what you think of the tile work, sort of backsplash surrounding the tub there. This bathroom has a lot of natural light. What do you guys think of the lighting that comes from the mirrors here? Do you dig the design? Let me know. Of course, soft close drawers. Every drawer. Here is the walk-in shower here. This one does have a small step up. The tile is larger in here. So I like how each room has sort of its own theme or style, but the overall concept of this property, the details don't clash with each other. Then we've got a walk-in closet here, as well as the water closet or toilet room. And then this is sort of its own linen closet right here. Check out the walk-in closet here. There's the attic access as well. Really decent sized walk-in closet. Definitely not the biggest one that I've shown off on the channel. There have been some pretty big ones. One of the biggest walk-in closets that I've gone through in a home, it was a estate that was right on a lake down it was in North Pierce County, and it had the whole closet was sort of like a closet hallway following all of these windows from the bedroom to the other part of the house, and it kind of wrapped around. Kind of hard to describe without showing it to you, but really cool. You just got some really nice views of the lake as you're walking through your closet, and that was definitely the largest closet that I've ever been in. Nice large primary bedroom. Again, king size bed, so spacious on both sides here. Love the windows above it as well. And you've got that other closet here next to the bed. So this primary bedroom does have two walk-in closets. You can tell you see the pocket door right here. There's another port for the whole house vac. And let's head downstairs so we can see the lower level. As we head down to the lower level, I've started to give a market update in my home tours so you, the viewer, can know what's happening in the real estate market for the homes you are touring with me. In diving into the data for Bellevue's 98004 zip code right now, it's absolutely fascinating. So looking at March 2025 compared to last year, we're seeing some really interesting trends emerge. On the residential side, while the median sales price saw a dip, and we got to be realistic about the numbers, what's truly remarkable is that homes are still on average selling for 100% of their list price. That tells you that demand is still strong for well-priced properties, even with shifts in overall value. We've also seen a significant jump in new listings, which is fantastic news if you're a buyer looking for some more options right now. Now, the condo market here in the Bellevue zip code of 98004 is telling a slightly different but equally compelling story. While the median sales price saw a decrease, the average sales price actually went up significantly. This is a classic sign of activity happening at the higher end of the market, pulling the average up and showing the strength in the luxury condo space. What does the numbers mean if you're thinking about making a move here in the Bellevue area right now in 2025? So for home buyers, more inventory means more choices, but don't get complacent. Homes that are priced right are still getting multiple offers and selling at list price. Do your homework, know your budget, and be ready to act when you find the right fit. So for home sellers in this area, while the median price saw an adjustment, achieving 100% of list price is absolutely attainable if your home is prepped right, marketed effectively, and priced strategically based on the current market conditions. Don't just look at the headlines, look at the recent comparable sales. Lean on your agent's expertise to position your home for success, and make sure your agent is showing you what the market absorption rate is. It's a market that requires finesse, clear understanding of the data beyond just the median price. Really fascinating stuff happening right now in Bellevue. Now, if you're looking to buy more of an entry-level home in Bellevue, Washington, this is where you're going to be running into some crazy competition right now. We've got multiple offer situations, people waiving contingencies left and right, waiving their home inspections, offering hundreds of thousands above list price, basically giving your firstborn child away to get into a home. It's not the most fun market to try to buy a home in if you're going to be in that between $1 to $2 million range right now on the east side. However, if you are looking more in the luxury market where you're looking to buy $3 million and above, you're going to find an easier time buying a home. I am noticing more new construction luxury properties sitting on the market longer, where you as a luxury home buyer have more options available to you to purchase. Now, still though, when you're looking out there, don't sit on the information forever. If you find the right property, be ready to move forward on it. make sure that you're not giving anything to chance where just some other luxury buyer swoops it out from underneath you. I've seen it plenty of times where a property might be on market for months, like 90 days, 180 days. And then it just so happens the weekend we're looking is when, 4 other luxury buyers end up wanting to make an offer at the same time. And now we're in a competitive situation where had we just been able to just, move on a property quicker, we might not run into that situation. I feel like I was going to take a quick sit down moment here to show you what sitting in this shower feels like. This is a rather spacious bathroom as well down here on the lower level here. And this is also another prime example of if you have a lower level or just a bathroom that doesn't have any windows attached to it, it's really nice to have that overhead shower light. This carpet felt really nice as well. Pretty spacious bedroom here. So this walks out to the patio here. We can take a quick peek out here. Again, they were actively doing the construction in the backyard here, so I was trying not to film the workers out here because they were getting this backyard to be in tip-top shape for the spring market, and they were going to have it completed within days. What do you guys think of the backyard and the exterior of this home? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Really cool carpet. Are you a fan of carpet? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts on carpet. Again, this downstairs, super nice carpet. Felt super nice to walk on. So there was that bedroom back there, and we've got this bedroom right over here as well. And this is a continental style bathroom where it's a pass through from the bedroom in the hallway there. Look how nice and tall the tile work goes all up that shower there. Just pointing out how it's continental style right here. Again, wavy tiles here. Super cool. Get a look at the texture. Trying to get a close-up shot for you. I was helping one of my sellers getting their home ready for the market soon in Issaquah, and we were going over the numbers for them. They're actually someone that have previously listed with 2 other agents and have had 2 unsuccessful sales, and they were listed both times in the fall of 2023 and 2024. We've gone over pricing, and we strongly feel that they will be priced correctly this time. We're going to throw all of our marketing strategies and efforts at the marketing, the presentation, and I think overall when we were looking at the numbers and the absorption rate, they are going to have a much better time having more activity being listed for their particular situation, being listed now in late spring, early summer, than the previous 2 times. They were both listed late fall and in the holidays. They just did not have a lot of showings, and I think they are going to have a much better time with their listing the 3rd time we go around. So I guess 3rd time's a charm. first time working with us, and we are happy to help them actually get their properties sold. Now, if you're a home buyer or one of my viewers that has been watching my channel for a while and you're sort of on the fence, you're not sure when you want to buy a home, but you're looking for the right property. Maybe timeline isn't of the essence. You're looking for the perfect property. You have like a laundry list of items that you're looking for, and if a unicorn comes up and you're looking for that property, you'd like to be notified about it. You might even be set up on searches like on other sites like Zillow or Realtor.com, etc. But I have a off-market home finders program where when I come across property where the seller has no intention of listing the property, the homeowner would sell the property if the right buyer comes along. Well, I try to make sales happen from those properties that I come across. So anytime that I'm working with a buyer, or I've kept a list going of buyers that have told me what they're looking for, they fill out my home finders program list. They're on my list, and anytime I come across one of those properties that's off market, I put the property in front of them, and I'm able to get several sales done every year on average by using just this strategy alone. So if you're someone that wants access to off-market properties that the homeowner has no intention of putting these homes on the MLS or any other type of off-market property for that matter, take a look in the description of my video where you can click the link for my perfect off-market home finders program. Fill out that quick intake form and I will keep you on my list. And I literally just go down that list until I find someone that would fit one of the properties I come across. So make sure to fill out that form so you're not missing out on any of these sort of properties. There's never any obligation to work with me. When I put a property in front of you, we will talk about if it's the right fit, it makes sense for you and the seller. We would talk about what it would look like to hire me in that situation and move forward with representing you on that particular property. You don't even have to worry about that at that point. So feel free to fill out that form so I can make sure I am sending you those properties when I come across one. Now check out this home theater room. I think it's super cool that it was staged this way, but it's a really nice media room. Well, it's wired, as you can read the sign there. Like the lighting system above as well. That would be a nice wall to put a huge screen on, of course. Yeah, I really dig the lighting. This would be a super cool media room. Checking this back section out over here. This is the temperature controlled wine cellar with the cooling system. So far it's got one wine rack in it. Feel free as the homeowner to expand it all you wish. Like this back room here with the HVAC in here, and then you've got the cabling for that home theater room. Now let's take the elevator upstairs. So notice this, for safety purposes, the door does not open until the elevator is in front of it. So we'll take the elevator up. It's a little bit of a wait. And there we go. Let's open it up. Okay, how cool is this? I think it's the first luxury home tour that I've shown off on this channel that had a elevator to it. Automatic doors, do not touch. All right, let's press level 3 here just to show you real time how long it might take to go back up. Feel the wood paneling, nicely lit. I think the only thing we are missing here is some nice elevator tunes, some nice elevator music. The carpeting felt really nice as well. Now, as you can see, this elevator can fit 950 pounds worth of people. Oh, notice the crack in the door there. You let me know in the comments below, though, would you like an elevator in your 3-story home? And then we finally make it to the top. Folds out, and then the magnetic part unlocks here, where you open it back up. Definitely not too long of a ride. It felt a little bit longer when I was waiting at the bottom for it, but riding in the elevator was a nice brief ride all the way back up. Super cool. And then it's locked back up once you're not using it again. For safety, of course. And we're all the way back up at the top of the stairs here. Again, just all of the beautiful natural light that flows through this house. I love these stairs. And let's go take one final look at the front of the home here. These, of course, open both ways right there. You can see the locking systems right there. I didn't demo it for you in this video. I normally have demoed that in other videos. And get one good look at the neighborhood here. Avoid my dirty car. Love the front of the home here. So cool looking. And there you have it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this beautiful brand new home right here in Bellevue, Washington, Enatai community. My name's Aaron Morrow. I'm a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area. I've been working with buyers, sellers, and investors in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties for over a decade now. If you are looking to make your move over here to the greater Seattle area in the next 9 days or 9 months, or you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, or you'd like to even see this property and have a private home tour, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact info can be found below in the description. I'd love to show you this home. And of course, if you're looking for some more luxury home tours, or you'd like to hear about what other people have said about working with me, look somewhere on the screen here. And of course, I hope to be showing you some more property tours, and please follow me for more real estate shenanigans. Have a great day.